This is Leigh, and this is Tarot Alcmy. I'd like to welcome you to my tarot salon. And tonight I'm going to do reading on karmic situation. And let's see what the cards tell us. Somebody is trying to weigh out two options. They're trying to balance their finances and kind of weigh between what makes sense in their life. Whoop. And they're stuck in this decision. They're the Hanged Man. Hanged Man is in contemplation. You can see he's not here, he's not there, he's just kind of hanging, and people are aware, maybe a group of friends that are aware of what this person is doing. Take gender how you choose, but they're aware that he's kind of in this limbo state in his life. He wants to do the right thing, and he does have a conscience about what he's doing. And that's why he stays in this hangman state. That's why he's in this Two of Pentacles, trying to balance things out, because he really wants to bring in a good decision that makes sense for everybody involved. He has a conscience, and he's dealing with the High Priestess, or this may be you, the High Priestess, or it may be him. This may be him in or her in this hangman, trying to get clarity, waiting for downloads so that the decision making is correct. You know, with the High Priestess, you see things ahead of time and you make very balanced, hence the Justice card, balanced decisions. You know, you really weigh things out. And the High Priestess doesn't have to be a female, it can be a male. A High Priest. Tarot uses the male and female genders, but you can put the gender any way you choose. And this World card keeps showing itself. It showed itself twice to me just now, so I'm going to pull it out. Yes, there's going to be a significant change coming along for this person. The World card brings in change. It's a closure of one cycle and the beginning of a new cycle. And there's been a tremendous conflict. This person is going to be happy when they make the right decision, because it's going to put this Five of Swords, this conflict, to rest. It might not happen right away, but there's going to be justice called on this situation. I said justice. I said justice again. I meant judgment. So when he, finally gets off the hangman, and I keep saying when he finally makes his decision, brings justice, receives the message from the Most High, from God, there's going to be a significant change that is then going to lay down judgment and put this Five of Swords to bed. And that's going to allow this individual to move on to calmer waters. Yeah, he's been in the Hermit. He's looking for enlightenment. That's this hangman situation, priestess. They're all kind of in that situation. But he's ready to make a change. He's got a lot of passion, and this isn't his normal state to not take action. It's taking a lot of energy for him to stand still and not just, jump. This guy's a king, and he's used to going forward. He's used to making decisions that impact himself and other people. Or she's a queen. I guess we're talking about an emperor. So an emperor could be a CEO, somebody who governs over many people. Could be somebody in big business, big corporation, somebody with a lot of money. But the emperor is very balanced, and the emperor does carry the energy of the King of Wands as well as other kings in the deck. What else? So there's going to be a change. It's going to lay some conflict to rest. What is this conflict? Ooh, it has to do with somebody who is a Queen of Cups, a very loving individual. And it may have to do with some legal situation, some court matter, or a lawyer, something like that. But what he really wants is to bring in a Two of Cups, potentially a partnership, a business partnership. And this may have been what was causing a lot of this Five of Swords, people getting upset over Emperor. King of Wands, who's typically attractive kind of guy, have not wanted that. And yeah, he wants this Two of Cups with somebody who is in the Nine of Pentacles. There's somebody that he believes he can build with. He's watched this person and he knows that he can bring something in, and he also has attraction. So there may be something greater than just some kind of partnership. It might grow into something greater because he is the King of Wands and he wants to bring some kind of offer. And again, he wants an equal give and take, and that's this whole balancing act he's doing. He's trying to get his money straight so that he can make the right decision. You know, he's looking to the future. What is this going to look like when he gets everything in order? And this is something that an emperor would do. You know, they're going to think and be balanced. Fortunately, he's got some intuition on his side. He's been seeking enlightenment from his higher source, and he's not rushing himself. He's really trying to make a legitimate decision for himself, but he wants to have this. He has a lot of passion about this partnership, and here he is, you know, really just contemplating. And this could be you, the person he's thinking about. You have been waiting. You've been waiting for him, and you've been blinded to many things about what is going to happen here. Is he going to be here with you? Is he going to be with somebody else? Is he going to be with all the options? The Three of Cups, he has all these women coming in because remember, he is the King of Wands and he's also an emperor. So he has lots of people with lots to say. And they have been saying things and they've been causing conflict for him. But this is really his decision. He wants the Ten of Cups. Not only does he want that, but this is a divinely endowed situation. This is not just him bringing in this offer of stability, assets, money, whatever, but this is a divinely guided offer. This is probably, you know, why he's been in this hangman, because this is a download. He's getting downloads, and he's looking at somebody who is the Queen of Swords, and he knows that this is somebody he can build with, you know, this partnership, because the Queen of Swords is highly intelligent. She's logical. She makes good decisions. She does not get caught up in drama and, you know, earthly things as much. She is wise. Yeah, this came this came upside down. So this is talking about the fool's journey. So he is not ready to take this journey yet. He's still trying to figure it out, but my sense is that he's going to, because we saw the World card. So the journey will happen. He's just got to get out of this hermit mode. He's got to get out of this hanged man. He's got things to deal with. That's his situation. I've got a lot of cards. Yeah, he wants his Ten of Pentacles. So with that said, peace, love.